For those watching, we're going to talk to Charlie. Charlie's going to run us through their program to give you guys an idea on, the ins and outs of what we do. Again, everyone's goals are different, so Charlie's going to kind of give you a rundown. So, give everybody an idea. What do you do for work? Where are you located at, Charlie?
I'm a firefighter-EMT in Alexandria, Virginia.
Awesome. And give everybody a quick idea. Where were you at, fitness wise, right before you stepped inside with us?
I was strong-ish. I had left CrossFit behind like 5 years ago, and
Mhm.
I missed it, and I missed feeling fit, and I was doing a lot of things with my crew, and I kept feeling like I was like the weakest link or not the strongest out of all of us, and that was really starting to wear down on me a little bit.
Mhm.
So I decided to do something for myself for
Yeah,
once. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, yeah, which is, I mean, it's a huge thing. Like, I have a lot of
Yeah.
people coming in, they're like, I gotta do something for me for once. And
Yeah.
it does, it helps. So did you try anything else before stepping inside with us?
I tried workout programs that I didn't spend a whole lot on, and it was more like a here's a book, follow it, and not having any like outside motivation aside from just like, oh, I guess I should do this because I have it. Um, it didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. And I know, like, I think you kind of mentioned it when we first started talking, but what was the main goal when you stepped inside?
I really just wanted to get stronger. I wanted to, I guess, change my body composition a little bit, have more, I guess, visible muscle, and I wanted to feel better doing my job because everything in my job is insanely heavy.
Yeah.
So not being absolutely winded as soon as I get out of the engine is really helpful.
Awesome. So, what kind of made you decide to finally like ditch the other programs and to come into a coaching style program instead?
Um, we started doing this thing at work where we would climb uh, stairs in full gear and um, having that not feel super great every time we did it. I was like, something's got to change. I don't really know what it is. And I kept seeing your stuff on Instagram. And I was like, I'm a first responder. This sounds great. This sounds like somebody might actually understand what I do. And
Yeah.
that's why I switched over.
Yeah, and we paired you up with Coach Casey, who she was prior fire too.
Yep.
So how'd you feel with the pairing with you and Casey? Felt pretty solid.
Oh, yeah. It was great because she actually like understood that my work schedule is
Mhm.
weird and I need like recovery time from not sleeping and that everything is heavy. And yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I guess too, like I know we talked about it right before we started our interview, but how'd you feel about the value inside, like the information we give you, like feedback, stuff like that?
There's so much information and having it be accessible forever is really, really cool because
Mhm.
now I could take the things that I've learned and just like go off into the distance and do it on my own. It is a lot at first, but like once you actually lock in, it's you understand more as you're doing it. So it definitely
Mhm.
makes it easier to get a grasp on everything.
Awesome. And for you too, like anywhere, areas of your life, maybe the programs help that you didn't anticipate when you stepped inside.
I didn't realize I was essentially starving myself.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Going from eating like I don't even know how many calories I was eating, maybe like 1,500 a day
Yeah.
and
Barely.
probably mostly fats,
Mhm.
and switching that around and prioritizing protein and feeling full but not overly stuffed and actually having like a more healthy relationship with like getting that protein in. That
Yeah.
definitely took a huge change.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, like, a lot of us don't realize, like, how we're eating until we actually, like, see it, and then you're
Yeah,
like, This is why my performance has been struggling for a hot minute."
because
So
I'm exhausted. I have nothing to fuel
yeah.
my body. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially being a firefighter, you guys don't realize, but if you're training like that too, like, you
Oh
need
yeah.
so much more than you realize, so
Oh yeah.
I guess last but not least, like best piece of advice for someone that's listening. Maybe they've been seeing my stuff for a while. Maybe they've tried a lot of the apps, ebooks, things like that. Would you kind of tell them if they were on the fence about working with us?
I think the biggest game changer is having that accountability buddy,
Mhm.
having somebody that checks in every day, even if like it's your rest day or something, be like, hey, how's your day going? You doing all right? Like having that one-on-one every week to talk about like how my nutrition was, having somebody to celebrate your gains and like going up in bicep curls was a really big thing for me. And having Casey to be like, That's awesome. Like that felt really, really good to have somebody else be like in my corner the whole time.
Yeah, awesome. Well, again, like I always say at the end of these, like, thanks one for trusting us in the process. Cause I know like when you guys step inside, this is it's a whole huge leap and it's something new too, right?
Oh
This
yeah,
this is your first
absolutely.
time doing something like this. So hopefully it was a good experience
It
over the
was.
okay, good. Yeah. So giving you the opportunities and stuff like that to like continue to learn on your own is a big part of like what I like to teach also. So again, thanks for jumping in, trusting us in the process. And, anyone that is watching this, if you have questions, my DMs are always open. So feel free to reach out in case you are curious on how, we can help you specifically.